count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
Probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got 'em beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a dog, then a girl do it better. If a dog, you know a girl do it better. I'm not the good dog. 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 She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is? But she not at home with ya. Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with Baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a dog, then a girl do it better. If a dog, you know a girl do it better. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog.
SB Nation.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. You need to stay with me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. On the visiting sideline, a look there at the Carolina head coach. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the build.
Right away, they're coming after it, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get this down to the 40. It's a nice run. It's also a first down.
Diggs on the tackle. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Panthers.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, Young along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short game, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's in! Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss, and I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
That run on first down lost a couple, so it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
3rd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
The Vikings, first down. 1st and 10.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
2 brings up 3rd and 7.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Panthers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
So after 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Ready. 38. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Ready.
To throw. Young. Moving to his right. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Red. Black Ultra.
They'll go. Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And he picks up the 1st down here. But hold on. Will it stand? There's a flag on the field. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's now 3rd down and
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
7-yard gain. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Finding room at midfield. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd and 3.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 30-yard
Play
line.
action now. It's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he takes it down to the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
2 minutes remaining.
That's good.
1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. There he goes again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll pitch it out here. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 3.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Panthers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Whatever it is you do, they got you thinking that you Superman and got the kryptonite now.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hut. Black. 95. Hut.
Throwing is Young. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Now Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
He'll
1.
get up and spike it. And let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Ready.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll look. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Vikings have got it. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the former Charger, Joshua Palmer. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Bills had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they host the Denver Broncos? And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This is going to end up a touchdown. This one is at the half with the Jets with a 14-10 lead at the half. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Tony Pollard. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Titans lead by a field goal at halftime. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. In motion, it's Jefferson. On play action, here's McCarthy. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 15
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
12 more yards.
First and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
Now, faking the give. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
10.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. Now it's going to be third down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
10 more yards.
10 yards on the
And
scramble
Vikings
there. And he picks up
first
the
down.
first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And that time, the pressure's too much. He'll go down. Bobby Brown. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Young to throw on first and 10. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. An tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Complete to Jadavion
His fifth catch of the
Sanders.
afternoon. Good for a first
A
down.
gain of 15.
They'll come up first and 10
down,
at the 40.
Carolina.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On play action, Young. And that is incomplete. Tenero McMillan was the intended receiver. It's second down.
On the coverage.
Cut, cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
50, green. Check, cut.
From the gun, it's Young. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Tenero McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers move out on top, 14-0.
Vikings, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return is Rogers. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. That's quickly out to Jefferson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
To the left side here, caught by Addison.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hiking.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the run, Jones begins this fourth quarter. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on second down. This one is caught by Addison. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 3, Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 6. Brings up
21
and
is
6.
the line to gain as we hit third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 13.
The throw, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, Jones. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They're trying to pick this up with the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he will score! Game on! T.J. Hawkinson! Touchdown, Minnesota! That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. The Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa! A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10.
Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. 50 green. Needle blue. Ready?
Now Young. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Back to throw. Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Panthers.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Blue, cut.
Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the ground, here's Etienne. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Young. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Ready. Black, 95. 22 needle. Area.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Blue striker. 33. Set.
To throw is Young. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Claws red. Black shot. Ready.
They'll go. Young. This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 21-7 lead.
Vikings 7.
to send this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd and 5.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to let one fly for Addison.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Set. Yellow, 43.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.